they put Sanders on their back, they get attacked. Right?
Reporting 447. Some people said 446. Shiloh Sanders officially runs his pro day 40, and surprise, surprise, he's not getting his car unless he cuts another side deal with Deion Sanders. He did not run that 4.440. Jimmy Horn did improve his time. LeJohn did not. We'll have more videos coming soon, but today we're going to, listen to the surprise interview that a pregame network had with Deion Sanders and review the final readings for Shiloh Sanders. Look, we made a lot of videos about it, and he's been grinding. He's been doing off-season work. He's been doing all different types of things, but now it's officially official. But I want to talk about a few things that happened because the pro time was a 4.52. That was his fastest time. Let's see him run it here. You can see him run it. And then he had a 4.59 in which he drifted off. And let's just go ahead and open that up right now. And you're probably going to hear something loud here. Had to block that off for you. And we're going to show you that he also had another run for a 4.59 that it just wasn't the best, right? Here's that 4.52 again from Scott Proctor. I think that's a similar angle. And you know, he's looking good. He's looking smooth. Here is that 4.59, right? The NFL rumors ran with, Dov Clevon ran with, right? I believe too. And he kind of apparently he messed up and went way to the side instead of staying on his line, and that's what really messed him up. Oh, you could even see. Oh no, you could even see Deion was like, "Hey, you know what you did, man. You know what had happened, man." But hey, yeah, he knew what it was. But that was not the end of it because Shiloh also was able to have a nice broad jump as well. You know, 9.5, not bad. So, and let's talk about 4.52. It's not the 4.4, right? He's not going to get him a free Lamborghini. But there was some weirdness. Some people reporting 4.47. Some people said 4.46. There was some unofficial times. But at the end of the day, I think this is dope for Shiloh. I think he's moving in the right direction. Clearly, a lot of that hard work has paid off. So the fact that he did decent in his other drills is good. But I'm going to I did it on stream. We reacted to that live Shiloh interview and talked a little bit more about the pro day. But, you know, congratulations to Shiloh for putting something up. But he ain't get the big 40. He ain't get the big car one, but I think he's gonna be all right, man. I think he's putting some good work to at least be considered a pick in the draft. Comment down below: is Shiloh Sanders an undrafted free agent or is he a late round pick right now? Where do y'all think he's drafting? Y'all let me know, man. Peace, appreciate it.
Up here with ESPN, NFL Network, and everybody else. That's a lie.
Well,
How they think I'm not gonna put it on for my dogs that's been holding us down when nobody was holding us down. Had our back when nobody had our back. Saw in the future when nobody wanted to take that beat. How can I not?
I want to tell you, Coach, like I told you this morning at breakfast.
Why you got me looking like Bushwick Bill? Why my chair so low?
That's the Duke chair.
Got me looking like Bushwick Bill, man. Yeah, tell me down something. Good Lord.
And then I'm a big boy and I'm angled, so yeah. Coach, we appreciate the upgrade. I feel like I was checking in and coach, and they said, no, you right here, 1A.
Yeah, we got you. You know that.
Coach, what's your takeaways from today, man?
I love it. I love the atmosphere. I love the energy. I love the excitement. All the guys, to me, have done a wonderful job.
Yeah.
I'm proud. Let me tell you, let me be a dad for a moment. Shiloh ran a 4.52. And if that joker wouldn't have veered off the second time, he probably would have ran a 4.4 something.
I totally agree.
But he ran an extra 3 yards.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. But I'm proud of my dog.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere, man. Everybody we've interviewed, Lewis Riddick, Baldinger, Steve Smith was on. Everybody said, man, this is the prime effect. This is not a pro day. This is a showcase.
This is how you do it. This is how you do it. And look, we got recliners over there for our
kids. VIP section.
This is dope to see, man. This is dope to see.
It's like a club while you're playing.
Like a club. Coach, you talked about wanting to send this last class of yours out right with this event. All 32 teams represented. Owners are even in the building. What does that say about the draw, the gravitational pull to Colorado?
I'm thankful. I'm appreciative. I don't think I know. People understand what we're building, what we're establishing, and the best is yet to come. I'm so appreciative. Not on what just you see.
They arguing in the chat. They arguing in the chat.
Work their butts off. The Pretty Tones, Calhoun, the Ty, all the people that have made this happen. You know, Swayze, everybody in our program that's behind the scenes to make this happen. I'm excited.
this is one of those events that's a culmination before you get to the actual draft. I've seen some guys under your tutelage, your program. I think they improved their stock today. They showed out.
I think they did. I know they did. And it's not yet done. I can't wait to see Shador and his quad of receivers do their thing. It's going to be something to behold.
I saw you over there doing the 40s, encouraging the group and encouraging them individually. What were you saying to them to get them ready for that moment?
Just allowing them to understand, man, you don't have to be tense when you run. Like if there was a gunshot out here, what we do? We run. Ain't no tense.
Muscles tighten up.
Yeah, we just run. We just go. I want them to just relax and run and do what they're gifted to do.
Yeah. Your big guys out here, man. Not a lot of offensive linemen this year, but Mayers and Big Cardell here, man. You've been impressed?
Yeah, I've been
Coach Prime always showing support, man. He's always showing support.
Justin is full of hammy. He's still out here working. He's still out here getting his work in. Still out here contributing. And Cardell, man, I'm so proud of him, man. I'm just so proud of his endurance, his thought process that he still wants this dream and this opportunity.
I got to tell you this, Coach. About an hour ago, because we've been on 3 hours live.
Wow.
Hey.
About an hour ago, Zay Bolden and Kevin Wiggins from Jackson State were here.
Are they here?
They were here. They were live on the show, and they were shouting out the 40 times, watching Herm and the JSU guys. They traveled all the way here to be here, man.
That says a lot.
It does.
First of all, there's some good guys that I enjoyed coaching tremendously. And it's almost like, God did what he had to do. But I know if they may have had another opportunity, things may have even turned out better for them. But
Jimmy
I'm happy
Horn
where they are and what they're achieving.
And I say this with love in my heart because I'm a SWAC guy, as you know.
Right.
But I told Zay sitting right here, if this was a year early, he's first round.
Because it's measurables, what he's capable of doing and who he is and what he represents. And the year he had for us that last season at Jackson was phenomenal.
Yeah. So you got some guys that you directly coach in the NFL, like James Houston, Zay Bolden, who was here, and now this class is about to go in. I think there are going to be quite a few names called on draft weekend.
I pray so, because these guys, man, not only you see the things that you're seeing on field.
We'll talk about it after Deion Sanders. We'll talk about it. I think I have both of them, but we'll talk about it after.
Something that I'm truly proud of.
I want to tell you this, Coach. Discern Goddess says, first of all, she dropped $19.99 on us to say it. She says, love the family members of the Sanders family, and there's more love for y'all than there is hate.
Amen. Well, I'm attracted to love. Anyway, I ain't got time for hate. Hate is like a disinfectant.
Well, let's talk about that disinfectant, because you as a father and your sons playing what I call this prime tax of being your sons. Talk about them overcoming that and you pushing them and how it has no impact.
Nearly we're built for that. We've been dealing with this. It ain't just how it happened. You think people just start saying my kids just because they just became Sanders? No, it's been like that our entire life since we walked out of the house and enrolling them in school early on. Just the type of car we may have dropped them off in school, the type of clothing they would have on. It's always been something that someone chose to have an opinion. We don't care about your opinion because your opinion doesn't affect us.
Yeah, this is phenomenal day, Coach. I know you got to make some more rounds, brother.
Lord.
Your receivers out there getting ready. Corey Phillips got them going.
I can't wait to see that show.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see two put it on.
Yeah, it's going to be nice, man. It's going to be nice. I saw Travis in here last night. Everybody's, wondering what he's going to do or don't do. And these guys have proven everything they got to prove, man.
They are. And they're having fun doing it. And that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
You guys take care, man. Chico, what's up, baby? You good?
How you doing, Coach? Appreciate you.
Keep on doing your thing, man. I was somewhere I did in Hawaii, but I don't like flying that far. I ain't even like going to the Pro Bowl. I let somebody else go the last few times I made it, and that was a stunt.
Yeah.
I just did. God bless you.
Bless, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate the opportunities, man. Hey.
Yeah, let me tell you this, shit. Let me switch mics so I'm not doubling up on the audio.
And in God's power, I'm using me and God's power today to run this 4-4. I'm gonna run so fast, y'all gonna see the Holy Ghost run 2 yards ahead of me. I'm gonna run out my body today.
I gotta ask you this. I know we have you on when you're done with your workouts, but pre-workout, have you picked the car that Pop's got to buy?
I gotta handle business first.
Business handle. I'm claiming it. You done brought the Lord in it. It's done.
The work is done. We've been training for 8 weeks. The work's done. So I don't want to jinx it. So I just got to go ahead and do my thing. And then we're going to discuss all that because I got a lot of time to think about that.
Let me tell you, your dad told me, and Philip Dukes right here said it too the other day. He said, you can't jinx the Lord.
That's true. I don't want to try to though, so I don't want to test it. So
Hey, let me tell you this, brother. Proud of you, man. Like I told you yesterday, from record men in the washer and dryer in Jackson, Mississippi, all the way to the pro day in Colorado, wishing you the best. You will be drafted.
oh, definitely.
You will be drafted.
Hey
All
man,
that-
hey man, I love that's some
Hey.
good support to see, man. That's some good support.
have
But
no
I
idea
don't
what they're talking about. I tell them
I don't know if this is streaming anywhere. Here's what we'll do. Let's see. We'll see if we can find it live. How about that? It is 2:30, so they should be like live, like on NFL Network, I believe. Colorado Pro Day. Boom. Yeah, they're like the number one to come up. They got like a cool 5,000 live. Like that's the spot to be. You feel me? That's me. So you know what that is. You know, we Longhorn live stream. Oh, my Longhorns are live too. Should I check in on my Longhorns? That would kind of mess everything up, huh? Oh, here it is. Here's the full thing. Okay, cool. Boom. This is the full thing. All right. Bada bing. So we can check this out too. We'll do that separate. Y'all dropping all types of numbers in there, man. We can review the 44 number or the numbers again. LeJohntay Wester is the man. He is a dog. Shiloh Sanders 5'7". I don't think that would be. I don't think that would be terrible. I don't think that would be the worst. What Deion said, kind of leading into what Coach Prime said, leading into the pro day. So this is what he had to say, and this was back in
Now,
spring
pro
practice.
day here, it's going to be televised. I think the NFL Network may carry it as well. It's phenomenal. We're going to try to put on the best show possible for the fans as well as these young men, to have them in the capacity that they're at peace, they're at home, they can relax and just do what they've been gifted to do. So I'm excited about that. I really am, because I know all 32 teams will be represented here. It's going to be phenomenal for our program.
Yeah, so that was something that he alluded to, and then I mean you can see him kind of doubling down on those exact same things that he said. Right? He's talking about you know, the fact that everybody's got like the chairs and everything, and here's Shiloh, you know what I'm saying, crashing in on the people, crashing in on the guys. You feel me? But apparently, like he alluded to, I guess Shiloh swerved. He swerved off a little bit. And we had people announcing that he had a 4.57. You had people like Dov Clemen or how do you say that dude's name? I don't even know how you say this dude's name. You have people like Dov Clemen talking about he ran a 4.56. I haven't seen a 4.56. I think I saw like a 4.5. Did he average both of his 40s? I think that's what he did. He had to have done that to come up with that crazy number. That don't even make no sense. Again, from We the People, they still going on. We're gonna hop back in there, but before we do that, let's also hear what Deion Sanders had to say at the media. There's more of these media videos coming out too, and they're getting the drills ready as well as we speak. But let's hear some of some linkings to Shiloh Sanders here.
Pleasant. It was charming. It was engaging, and it was cool. It was all right. He's a good guy, and I like it.
Coach,
I think one of those guys gonna be there.
Hey, he said one of those guys, either Travis or Shador is gonna be there. And just checking out some of the pre-stars, you know, the boys, LeJohntay getting ready. I don't think LeJohntay did themselves any big favors and I'm gonna have a separate video that's more like in depth about everybody. I'm gonna have a video for everybody. These are just kind of more the preamble stuff. Again, I'm recording this before they even officially get started. The only thing they've done so far is the 40s and the verts. And shout out to some of my guys in the chat. My man Mayday was talking about how Will Shepherd actually broke the record for Colorado players. He's got some nice. Here are some of those measurements there. The second run showcase starting with the 40s. The first runs you have LeJohntay. You got Bentley at 4.87. You had Cokes at 5.12. BJ Green at 4.68. And a 7 at the end there. You got Jimmy Horn with 4.36. So that's what they had. They had unofficial 4.36 on Jimmy Horn, by the way. It seems that multiple people now are having an unofficial 4.36. Shout out to Jimmy Horn. Either way, he shaved off. Even if you go by his slowest time, which is 4:40, not slowest, but his other official time, which should be 4:40. That's not bad at all. You got Jay at 4.54, Mayer at 5.7. Those are the big boys. Wanko 5.47 again, big boy. Shiloh Sanders' first run is 4.56. Okay, so that's where Dov Kleeman got, or however you say that AI account's name. That's where he got the first number from. So fair enough that is an unofficial number. Thomas at 5.26, Visset at 4.65, sorry, Wester 4.53, King 4.80. And then for the second runs, of course, going in reverse, 4.76 for King. Wester at 4.5. Again, I believe LeJohntay Russell ran a 4.46 at the actual combine. So he going to be all right with the numbers he already had. It is what it is. Vassar at 4.77. Thomas 5.25. Smith 4.62. Summon Craig at 4.75. Willie Shepard at 4.54. And then, of course, Shiloh Sanders at 4.53, which is not too bad. Again, I saw the official at 4.51. We're gonna get to that. These are the unofficial. Bentley at 4.80, 5.20 for Cokes, 4.70 for Green, 4.43 for Horn, and Jay at 4.60. And that's not bad at all. And you even had people like a lot of names are showing up. You got people like Kool-Aid McKinstry supporting my man Cameron Slim, the shark, if you will. You got Champ Bailey there. Chilling with Coach Prime. You got all types of faces. Shiloh Sanders, last pro day supporting teammates. This was him last year supporting teammates. Oh my goodness, we can't have that copyright music, man. Will Shiloh be running again? I'm not sure if Shiloh's gonna run again. My guy Mayday told me that Jimmy Horn apparently ran again too, so I'm waiting to get official video. We do have pregame in the background too, so we can check that out. Just if it happens, we're gonna see it, we're gonna figure it out. Let's take a peek at some of these 40s because Will Shepard apparently did himself some. So this is by Brian Baldinger. He was actually on the Reach the People podcast as well. Again, both I love both of these guys. Both. Look at Smooth. Again, Will, he's a big dude. 10-11 broad jump. That's a nice broad jump. That's a nice smooth broad jump. Did Shador throw yet? No, Shador is going to throw at 2:30. Well, I don't think at 2:30, but they're not even starting like the official broadcast where he's going to throw until 2:30. So it's probably going to be closer to 3 Eastern time, if I would have to assume. But they're about to go live here in 9 minutes. We're just here looking at the preamble here. We also had Shiloh Sanders and Will Shepard. Look, I know Shiloh Sanders might have not made himself millions, and I know he didn't get his card because he didn't run that sub 440 time that he was looking for. We're getting new videos. We're finally getting some new videos. But I know he didn't get that sub 440 time to get his car that he was looking for. But at the same time, dog, you know, a nice smooth broad jump as you see there. And Will Shepard really takes off. Like, if you see this, I really want to watch that. 10-11 ain't nothing. That's a real deal spiel. Again, and Will Shepard's vertical was third amongst combine wide receivers. So, if you're a Colorado fan, that's no, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new to you. You know that he is a jump ball guy. And I think that's one of those things that him, LeJohntay, and Jimmy, BJ Green is moving. I feel like BJ Green, we've been talking a lot about Jimmy, a lot about LeJohntay. Obviously, they're the speedsters, right? I think rightfully so, they get a lot of attention. But, hey, man, the big boys from Colorado is making some noise, man. Really making some noise out there. And just to take a peek at it, because I do want to show you. We're going to have separate Will Shepard videos. But he did do a nasty vertical jump here. 40.5. Them boys is hyping him up. You synced it. You feel me? Tell him to get up there for real. Watch him. Everybody's, hey, that's fire. That's fire. So it's hard to say that Colorado had a bad pro day when you look at these different things.